Thank you again for speaking with me. Go ahead and state your name and tell me your ride. Which one of these beautiful Camaros are we looking at for you?
My name is Rudy Garcia, and I drive the Blue ZL1, also known as Exorcist, and that's about it.
And how did you find this club? What were you kind of looking for being part of this more tight-knit and amazing community?
Well, I came through them through Facebook. I saw a post about it, and then I emailed them or I DM'd them, and then it's basically just a family, friends group, like just a chill group, local, and that's it.
Yeah, that's so important. I think the local, being able to connect with people on a regular basis, I think really helps make you feel part of something special. Absolutely. Now, tell me why Camaro? Why this platform? Why do you enjoy this car so much, and why have you invested into it?
Well, the price is what really gets you. It's not the cheapest or the highest price muscle car out there, but it's definitely the most bang for your buck when it comes to performance, to be honest. And it handles really good. You can put the drag pack on, go to hit the strip, or you can just put the street setup and you hit the curves. And I mean, it handles, it sits, and it just takes any curve at any speed.
And so what modifications, you don't have to name them all, but what is the type of driving you've done, and what are some of the modifications you felt were needed for your driving style in order to enhance the Camaro experience?
So I did intake, headers, an upper pulley, and a little bit of E40 mixture. And the only reason why is just, I mean, I love power. Who doesn't like horsepower? Exactly. So I just put it on. You can hear the whine louder. It just sounds a lot better since I went with the 3-inch exhaust all the way through the back. So it wakes up the car. It just makes it feel like a newer car and faster car.
Absolutely. Now, going into the future, next year, the 2024 is the last of the Camaro, of the gas-powered, just amazing machines. You alone have the ZL1, which is, again, just sounds fantastic with a supercharger. And so what are your thoughts with the direction Chevrolet is going? They brought this amazing Corvette Z06. Everyone freaking loves that thing. But they're getting rid of the American, they bowed out of the pony show, right, of the American car. So tell me your thoughts, and what do you feel like is going through your mind about that?
I personally would have loved to see the Z01 with the LT5 engine making 755 horsepower, but I think Chevy's focusing more on the Corvette, so that's why they came out with the E-Ray, a hybrid Corvette, all-wheel drive Corvette, and they also came with the SUV that looks like the Corvette. So I think they're just focusing more on the Corvette platform rather than the Camaro, but I have a feeling they're going to bring it back electric, or they'll probably surprise us and just comes back with the different engine than nobody expected.
Yeah, so some hopes, but more than likely it's probably going to be that electric kind of feel. Now, how does Chevrolet maintain the spirit of Camaro? Like, what does this platform mean to you? It has so much heritage. You see this older one right here. What does it mean to you, and why should people pick this car up now before it's gone?
I'll be honest with you, I love Camaros when I saw Bumblebee from Transformers.
Yeah.
That's literally what kicked it for me.
My nephew, dude, with the yellow. Exactly. Oh my God, he loves it.
I was like about 17 years old. It came out, I saw it, and I told my brothers, hey, I'm going to get a Bumblebee Camaro. And they all laughed at me. I worked really hard at 19. I ended up buying it. And after that, I just stuck with Camaros. And literally, everybody knows muscle cars, Camaros, Mustangs. That's it. That's like the two main cars that come to the people's mind. So a Camaro is just literally just the heritage, like you mentioned. Anybody can look at a Camaro and be like, damn, that's a nice Camaro. Mm-hmm. Or they can tell apart from other cars.
And so how does Chevrolet keep that spirit? How do they keep that muscle car Camaro spirit alive?
Well, I think really when they released the 6th-gen Camaro with the 6th-gen Z01, that's literally what woke up all the Camaros again. Everybody went crazy about the Z01s. The way it looked, the way it sounded, the performance you get out of it, and the Chevy just basically say, oh, here's a really good car that can beat supercars out at the track or on the street. There you go. Have fun and enjoy it for the next 10 years of production, or like 8 years of production.
Right. And so, without getting too much into the pony wars and whatnot, especially me, I have a coworker, put a deposit on the new Mustang, but he was checking out the SS1LE, and I was like, dude, I can get something that's arguably a better, street car, performing car than the Mustang with, what would you tell my coworker, or what would you tell anyone listening, like, why they should consider this the last year before the new Mustang?
The reason why you should consider the SS, especially the 1LE version of the Camaro SS, is literally, I know 3 people that came from a Mustang Mach 1 to an SS1 Elite. The reason they say is just the features that come with the Camaro is easier to drive, easier to shift. The short gear on the Camaro makes it easier to drive and race. So it's just everybody loved the way the Camaro sits versus a Mustang. And I think the GM did a very, very good job of keeping the SS1 Elite as one of the top contenders at the track. And literally, you can buy one for $35K, 25,000 miles. You can't beat that. Come on.
And it's funny because I even mentioned when I was like kind of walking through, it's like when I use the ZL1 1LE on like Gran Turismo, it's almost like a cheat code, man. Like, dude, it's like this car should not be turning this capably at like 100 miles per hour, you know. But, you know, I sound like a fanboy, but again, I really appreciate this platform. I want to send it off properly, and I really appreciate you guys for, you know, coming out representing. Go ahead and give out any shout outs, you know, thank the car community. Who did you want to kind of give a shout out to show some love and appreciation?
I shout out to anyone and everyone that comes to car meet, supports them, and also behaves. I don't like people doing burnouts or revving. I prefer just to come, hang out, meet new people. I mean, I have a bunch of Mustang people, Mustang friends, Mopar friends. Like I don't discriminate nobody else. So I just come, hang out. I just prefer Camaro overall, and just like I say, shout out to GM for making a beautiful car.
There you go. One last question. Sorry about that. I almost missed out. I always ask this question. California wants to kind of transition to electrification in the next 15 to 20 years, you know? So what are your thoughts of electric cars? I don't know if you have been in one or own one, and the future of the car culture, what we have here.
Well, whether we like it or not, that is going to be the future of electric cars. Unfortunately, gas-powered cars will be production stock, like literally maybe 2030. Last engine gas-powered cars. But reality, electric cars, I mean, I don't hate them. I just, like they say, what do you prefer? Would you prefer a microwave burger or a grill burger, So yeah, the electric cars will be faster, but it's just, the slow, better sounding car, it's just to me, I'll pick that over the electric car. That's just me.
The emotion, right, and the process of just building that power, building that burger. I love that analogy. I'm going to use that one. I'm stealing that one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.